All right. Go live. All right. There we are. All right. Let's see if we're doing the right thing. Let me see if we in here like we supposed to be in here. What's going on, guys? Let me make sure I'm live. There's a couple of false starts here. All right. All right. There I am. There I am. There I am. All right, what's going on, guys? We in here. We in here. It's that time. We in here. We're live. We all up in the spot. What's going on, man? Glad to have y'all in here. Is my audio good? Want to make sure everything is good. My audio is good. Everything is clear. Everything is fly. Everything is good. All right, let me do a little more sharing. All right. All right. So what's going on, man? How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? All right. Hold on. All right. Now. All right. A lot of stuff we're going to hit on tonight. Let me just make sure everybody's getting the live feed. Glad to have y'all tuning in. Loud and clear. We in here have everybody hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. Everybody coming in, I need y'all to hit that subscribe button. Y'all need to hit that button and hit it hard. Hit that subscribe button. A lot of things we're going to hit on and touch on tonight's broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. You understand? Who's this? Okay. Shout out to everybody hitting the Cash App. The Cash App is $KingFlex818. $KingFlex818. That is the Cash App, ladies and gentlemen. I know some people were watching the All-Star game earlier. I don't know if the All-Star game is still on. The All-Star game might still be on, but you can watch that simultaneously with this right now. Tomorrow, I'm going to let you guys know, because there's so much stuff going on today. I'll just wait to let people know the exact date of the Buck Breaking film release. You will find that out tomorrow. I'm going to let everybody know on my social media. What's up, T? Y'all follow me on my social media. Twitter at Tariq Nasheed. Instagram at Tariq Elite. Facebook too. I'm on Facebook. Tariq Nasheed on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook as much as I should be. What's up? No, don't pull the door. Don't pull it. But Buck Breaking, we have a date for it. I'm going to let you guys know the date and how we're going to release it. Yes, you say you're not watching. You better watch that. No. You better watch that. Who is the young lady in the room says she's not going to watch that? Let me tell you something. This is the most important film that you need to watch. This is the most important film you need to watch. Yeah, that Evanston reparation story, that's a bunch of fake news, man. This is a bunch of, we just gonna lie and just let the lie sit out there and just let it mingle. They're not giving no damn reparations out to nobody in Evanston, Illinois, man. They're just not doing it. I don't know why the news reports are making it seem like they're going to start giving out checks to black folks. That ain't true. When you look at the paperwork and all that, I mean, the headlines and the story starts contradicting what the headlines are. They're talking about they're trying to propose to get it. They're trying to figure out how to get it. I mean, it's a bunch of double talk. That Evanston reparations talk, that's just a bunch of babbling. They're just saying anything right now. Y'all better watch that, because people, when it comes to us, because they feel like, hell, ain't nobody going to really punish us for lying, so we might as well tell a lie, throw it out there, and just bounce. Yeah, that Evanston story is a damn lie. They're not giving out no reparations. They're just lying. There's nothing. The headlines are talking about Evanston is going to give reparations to black people. And when you read it and when you get into the story, Okay, there's a bunch of talking. Black people have suffered for so long. The housing market shows that there's a disparity between black people. They do all that bullshit, but they never get to where, okay, where's the money coming from? Who's going to give the money out? When is the money going to be given out? How they're going to allocate it? They never really get to that because it's not happening. Because it's not happening. You were born in Evanston? Yeah. So yeah, it's just, and they had that on that bullshit show on ABC, that Black American show or whatever, Being Black in America, with a bunch of immigrants on there. So again, this is a con game. When it comes to us, they can just lie and just leave the lie out there, and we're sitting here holding the bag. Yeah? But yeah, for that woman who said in the room, now you might be trolling, but Buck Breaking is the most important film you need to see. You better see this damn film. With the shit that they got going on with us right now, the way they're targeting us, you better go see this film. You understand? Soul of America. Yeah, that's the name of the show. Soul of America. Yeah, you dig? But see, Evanston is nearly all white, so it's a con game they're running. So what we're talking about today, family, we're talking about the mindset of being abused for clout. That's the theme of today's broadcast, being abused for clout. Before I get into that, have to touch on the Meghan Markle Prince Harry thing. For those who don't know, Oprah did an interview that aired tonight. I think it's airing now, as a matter of fact, and I've seen little excerpts of the interview. So Meghan Markle is now, because they're going in on her. The white British press, the royal white family, they've been going in on this woman. They've been lying on this woman. What's up, Teo? What's up? They've been lying on this woman like crazy, talking about Meghan Markle bullied some people in the royal family. I don't believe that for a minute. Now, here's the thing. Now, finally, she's kind of owning up to some of the racism that she's receiving, but not really. She's kind of letting folks do it for her. She's still trying to, hold on to her biracialness, I think. I don't know what she's trying to hold on to, but she's getting treated like a negress. She's getting treated like a negress heavy. The royal family, these white people don't play like that. They don't play when it comes to the crown and all that stuff. See, Prince Harry is, he wanted to be a little rebel. He wanted, a lot of white folks want to go against the grain. Now, let's be clear. Prince Harry is going to be fine. Prince Harry is going to be fine. In Prince Harry's mind, this is all jokes. He's a white man who's part of the royal family, who's seen as a youth still. Okay? White youths do not get in trouble. Let's be clear. He's not a white youth, but he's perceived as a white youth. I want y'all to follow the logic here. This is white supremacist logic. White men are always infanticized, meaning they can get away with doing stuff and they'll chop it up as he's just young. The opposite happens with black people. With black people, if you're 5 years old, you're a grown man. So everything bad done to you is justified. So Prince Harry, he's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. You understand? I know he's upset about his mom because Prince Harry knows what went down with his mama. He knows what went down with his mom. He knew that, everybody kind of knows the deal. Like the woman was taken out. Princess Diana knew she was going to get taken out. I mean, let me play that interview of her. There's an interview of her from back in the day, right before she got taken out, because she was out there messing with Dodi Fayed, that non-white man. You understand? She's out there messing with that non-white man and allegedly pregnant by that non-white man. They don't play like that when it comes to that crown. I've talked about that before. They ain't playing that kind of game in Europe. The last time they made that mistake, and I say mistake because they look at it as a mistake. Hold on 1 second, let me find my stuff here. They look at it as a mistake. That That happened with the Moors. Oh, what's happening with my thing? Yeah, okay. All right. So look, this is an interview of Princess Diana from years ago. Listen.
Do you really believe that a campaign was being waged against you?
Yes, I did, absolutely. Yeah.
Why?
I was a separated wife of the Prince of Wales. I was a problem, full stop. Never happened before. What do we do with her?
Can't we pack her off to somewhere quietly rather than campaign against her?
She won't go quietly. That's the problem. I'll fight till the end.
Do you really believe that a campaign...
Well, she fought to the end. They showed her. Unfortunately, that was unfortunate. Princess Diana was cool. Well, yeah, they showed her. You dig? Yeah, they don't want another Princess Charlotte. You know, Charlottesville is named after Princess Charlotte. Princess Charlotte was black. That Moorish bloodline stayed in the royal family all that time. It stayed all the way up into Princess Charlotte. You can see she looked like just a light-skinned red bone, yellow bone. She was a yellow bone, Princess Charlotte. They would have to whiten up her pictures later, but that was a yellow bone. So, you know, they've had problems getting that Moorish bloodline out of that royal family. See, they don't want that Moorish bloodline. See, what happened in Europe, again, in 7-Eleven or before 7-Eleven, there was a lot of infighting in there when those Moors went up in there and started interbreeding with everybody. Those Moorish children started to take political positions and royal positions in certain parts of Europe, and that blackened up Southern Europe for a long time. It's some heavy stuff, dude. It's some heavy stuff. And then when Dodi Fayed, again, that's some of that Moorish Muslim, black Muslim, or dark-skinned Muslim, or non-white Muslim, that bloodline, they're not playing that game. Y'all talking about some damn deep state, nigga. This is about deep race, all right? Let's be clear. Niggas be talking about the deep state and all that. This boils down to race. You understand? This boils down to race. Yeah, the De Medici family. That's another one. Look up Alessandro De Medici. This light-skinned Negro. And they lighten him up. And you can still see the blackness, the black gene. Those De Medicis, those dark-skinned De Medicis. We better understand history. So Meghan Markle comes up in here with those Negro genes. See, y'all can talk that biracial stuff all day, but according to the white supremacists, see, when you get around the white supremacists, they don't play the biracial game, and they don't play all these little games that they play with us. See, they throw confused niggas among us to play little word games. So that works on them niggas. We'll throw all of these confusions down to the Negroes, and we'll let them scuffle and fight and all that over all this. But when these non-white people get around white circles, especially white elitist circles, ain't no games gonna be played. This is a Negro, okay? That, Meghan Markle is a damn Negro. Now, she can play games with herself, but they're not gonna play no games with you. And they've been treating her like a damn Negro. There's still black folk where she ain't really black. She kind of mixed, you know. No, not in the system of white supremacy. She's getting treated like a Negro. And they've been shitting on that woman ever since, lying on her. They done took the royal titles away from them, talked about their babies. Their babies are not going to have the royal titles. They're not going to get security. So they're running around here with no security. At least Princess Diana had security and they still hit her. Princess Diana had security and still got hit. Meghan Markle and Harry, they don't have no security right now. They don't have no royal security. So they're wide open, and they know they're wide open right now. The royal family is actually putting targets on their damn backs. They don't like the fact that they got these kids out here, and they just announced they're about to have another girl. The next baby is going to be a girl. But let me play the interview, part of the interview with Oprah. Meghan Markle's talking about the racism, and she's still kind of sort of dancing around it a little bit, but this is Meghan Markle with Oprah. Okay, hold on one second. Hold on.
They didn't want to make Archie a prince. What are those thoughts? Why do you think that is? Do you think it's because of his race? And I know that's a loaded question, but
I can give you an honest answer. In those months when I was pregnant, all around this same time, so we have in tandem the conversation of he won't be given security, he's not going to be given a title, and also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
what?
And
Who is having that conversation? There is a conversation. Hold up.
there's
Stop
several
right now.
there's several conversations.
There's a
about it.
conversation with you
With Harry.
about how dark your baby is going to be?
Potentially, and what that would mean or look like.
Ooh. And you're not going to tell me who had the conversation?
I think that would be very damaging to them.
Okay.
It was really hard to be able to see those as compartmentalized
Because they were
conversations.
concerned that if you were too brown, that would be a problem. Are you saying that?
I wasn't able to follow up with why, but that if that's the assumption you're making, I think that feels like a pretty safe one.
Shout out to Lana. Shout out to Oprah's wig. Boy, that Oprah hair looked like Verdine White from Earth, Wind, and Fire. Well, Oprah says she's gonna go extra with the bundles on that one. Oprah's wig. Okay, whoever. Oprah said, give me 4 bags of Remy. God damn, Oprah. Oprah went overboard with the bundles. Shout out to Oprah. And shout out to your hairdresser. Whoever did Oprah's hair, that nigga got overtime money on Oprah's lace front. God damn, how many bundles is it gonna take? Shit. No wonder you can't find no tracks at the beauty supply store. Oprah's hairdresser took them. God damn, Oprah. She said she had a full frontal lace front. God damn. But Meghan Markle's ass. Now she's reluctantly, we know what it is. I don't want to cause any problems. She's talking about she's thinking about suicide. I want black people to get off that dumb shit, okay? You're thinking about offing yourself because of the insecurities and the psychosis of white supremacists. Get off that. I want black folks to get off that suicide shit where you want to off yourself because the white supremacists are out of their damn minds. Okay? Get off that bullshit. Get off that. You understand? Their problem is their own insecurities that they're projecting onto us. There's nothing wrong with us. Let's get off that. We haven't created a system where we have to cripple another group in order for us to survive. And then we have to use all of these illogical measures and illogically bending the truth, illogically bending the law. You're living a life of deceit and lies. To be a white supremacist, you have to be a deceptive liar. White supremacy is based on deception and lies. Not being accepted into those circles, that's not a bad thing. Don't think about offing yourself because you don't want to be a part of those circles. Family, I do what I do because I know I'm doing the right thing. I stand on truth. I do not care about being accepted by white supremacists or anybody with the white supremacist mindset. I have zero desire for that. I don't give a damn how much money they offer. I can make money on my own doing the right thing. We got to learn how to do the right thing and learn how to be as happy as we can and as prosperous as we can. Just focusing on doing the right damn thing. You understand? Sitting up around lying ass, jive ass white supremacists is not the right thing. Being the token Negro is not the right thing because you have to live a lie. A lot of Negroes got to get around white people and you got to be phony. You got to live a damn lie. You got to walk around and skin and grin. We all one big family. You got to play that dumbass game. That's not living, man. That's you being a damn phony. That's why inside, that shit kills niggas inside. You dig? Because people are going to have to be real and face their fears. A lot of people are afraid that they cannot do things on their own, so so they get around the white supremacists and live a life of phoniness. And that's going to kill you faster than anything, nigga. Living like a damn phony. That ain't living. Being a phony and a coward. We got to get off that type of thing. But the thing is with Meghan Markle, another thing they revealed in the interview, from what I understand, when they were thrown under the bus by the royal family and really white society. Because understand, white women ain't reaching out to help no Meghan Markle. Let's be clear. White women are not trying to help Meghan Markle. She was never a hero to white women. A lot of bedwenches and mammies, remember when they got married? A lot of bedwenches and mammies were running around on some, ooh, this is Cinderella. This is like a black Cinderella. Ooh, I was going to have to get me a zaddy. I got to get me a white zaddy so I can have a fairy tale wedding too. Y'all up there talking that fairy tale wedding nonsense. Brothers knew what the deal was, okay? When brothers were like, hey, y'all might not want to celebrate so quickly. Oh, y'all niggas is hating. Oh, hell no. Y'all niggas don't want to see the black woman happy. Remember, brothers, when they were doing that? We were trying to tell them. We were trying to tell y'all, hey, y'all might want to put the balloons and the confetti down, because this ain't going to go where you think it's going to go. Oh, no, niggas. Y'all hate to see a sister happy. Y'all want a nigga wallowing. Y'all want somebody wallowing in misery. We telling y'all how this shit is going to go. We know, we understand white supremacy. We're not under no illusions for the most part. We ain't under no illusions. Y'all thought we were just hating on you. We weren't hating on you. We tried to tell you this was coming. That we ain't surprised. The brothers ain't surprised. She running around here on suicide watch. No, we knew. Mammy Twitter and Bedwinch Twitter is real quiet now. Y'all by proxy are running around here with some pills about to take them now because Meghan is getting thrown under the bus. The Cinderella fantasy ain't for you when it comes to white daddy. It ain't for you. No. Y'all think, okay, you're going to let these people pump your head up, making you think that you're somehow separate from us, that you have some kind of special separate status, and then some of y'all dumbasses fall for that. No, you get smacked right back down to reality. You understand? Don't look sad now. We told y'all what the damn deal was. I'm not surprised by none of this. I'm a person, man, the UK, I'm talking about, this is a government that banned I can't even go to the UK because I talk about racism. I've been banned from that damn country because I speak about racism. They banned my ass. So I'm telling you firsthand, I know how the deal is over there. I know what the deal is. As a black man, we know what the damn deal is. So now Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, they're under threat right now because let me tell you something. Meghan Markle is in danger. Let's keep it a buck. That woman is in danger. If they took out Princess Diana, you think they won't hit her? She knows it. That woman is in grave danger, unfortunately. I don't wish that on anybody. White women are not helping her. Again, white women don't like you messing with their men. White women really didn't like that. This black woman up here with a royal white man. White women didn't like that. White men weren't really tripping on it. They weren't giving Harry no props on that. So white men, notice white men aren't helping Harry. Look, white society is not helping them. Notice nobody in white society is coming out speaking up for them. You notice that? White society is not speaking up for them. Bedwench and Mammy Twitter, they're quiet because they can't do nothing. Because they got to save face. These are the same ones that were yes girling and doing all that high-fiving and gesticulating. Ooh, girl, get you a zaddy. See, now y'all can't turn around. Y'all can't turn around and speak against it because you were the main ones co-signing it. they revealed that the person who helped them was Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry let Meghan Markle and former Prince Harry, I don't know if the nigga's still a prince or not, but it was Tyler Perry who let Meghan Markle and Prince Harry stay in his mansion. And it was Tyler Perry who actually provided security for them for months, right when they got thrown out under the bus and they got de-royalized or dethroned or whatever you want to call it. It was a black man, out of all the people, stepping up for the black woman. Where the fuck is Divest Twitter? Where's Divest Twitter? Huh? It was the black man stepping up, helping that sister. I don't ever want to hear Mammy Twitter, Bedwench Twitter, Tyrannosaurus Burke Twitter run around talking about what black men don't do for black women. Because when we talk about the foundational black American men, we always end up looking out for the sisters before anybody else does. We're always coming to the rescue before anybody else does. So everybody needs to shut the fuck up when they start trying to throw that dirt on us. Black men are always coming to the damn rescue. Especially foundational black American men. Remember when they were getting at our sister Maxine Waters, when the white supremacists were about to come get her out here, they were about to show up to her office and give her that work? White society weren't going to do nothing. The white liberals weren't going to do nothing. Mammies and bedwenches weren't going to do nothing. It was the brothers in the neighborhood that stepped up and kept them white supremacists from going up in her office with that bullshit. It was them brothers down in South Central LA who stepped up with the business and cut that bullshit out. Brothers have always stepped up. That goes back to Watts. Remember the Watts riot? The Watts riots were started because the race soldiers had roughed up a sister. The word got out in Watts that a sister had got roughed up by the police. It's on now. The black man has always stood up for sisters and gave people that smoke for the sisters. Foundational black American men. I'll put it on the brothers here. Brother, going back into slavery, truth be told. The Seminole Wars, the second Seminole War got started. It was a sister named Morning Dew. She was married to one of the Seminole chiefs, and they captured her, and I think they killed her. So in order to get revenge, the Seminoles and the black Seminoles started busting on those white generals, and that helped start the second Seminole War. So brothers out here, they've started wars for sisters. The Houston riot in the early 1900s, the word was a cop roughed a sister up. The brothers went to the street and started picking off white folks. They started a riot out there and gave white people the business out there in Houston. Brothers have always stepped up to look out for the sisters. Yeah, Osceola's wife. That's right, Morning Dew, Osceola's wife. When she got killed, they said it's on. You in? We look out for the sisters. We do. Her name was Morning Dew. Yeah, they said she was a beautiful sister, by the way. Yeah, in Camden, New Jersey, the New Jersey riots, the word got out that the police harmed a pregnant sister. It was on. They went to the roofs of them buildings in New Jersey and start picking off them race soldiers. Picking them off. You understand? Brothers have always looked out for sisters. Don't let nobody tell you no bullshit. Remember when that white supremacist out there recently, a couple of years ago was it Nashville? He went up in the Waffle House shooting everybody, shooting sisters. It was a brother who whooped his ass, took his gun, and beat his ass. And the black man came through. You understand? They know that. The only people, that's why they keep trying to separate us. They know instinctively we're going to look out for each other. They know instinctively we're going to do that. They know instinctively we're going to look out for each other. We're in here heavy. We're going to get about 10,000 people in here, man. We almost at 8,000. We're in here heavy. But shout out to our brother, Tyler Perry. Shout out to him. Tyler Perry's always done the right thing when it comes to folks, especially with a lot of sisters. Tyler does the right thing, and I take my hat off to that brother. You understand? Yeah. Asada Shakur, remember, it was brothers who sacrificed themselves to make sure she got free. They weren't going to let that sister rot in jail. These brothers broke that sister out of prison because they knew she was in there on some bullshit, and they got her out and freed that sister. Those were Tupac's people, by the way. You understand? We look out. That's why they're always trying to create a fake gender war between foundational Black American men and foundational Black American women. They always try to create that bullshit gender war. And this is why we reject that. And this is another thing. They don't tell you this part of history because, see, what they want to tell you, the part of history they want to tell you is that Black folks, we sat around and got abused, and we were morally correct about getting abused because we didn't fight back. We used nonviolence to get abused and make white people change their mind about abusing us. See, this is the narrative that they like to push. Today is the anniversary, the 56-year anniversary of Bloody Sunday in Selma, where a bunch of goofy niggas, I'm going to say it, we're going to speak real tonight. God damn it, we're going to speak real tonight. We're going to speak real tonight. We're going to speak real tonight. Let's talk real. In Selma, there was a bunch of goofy niggas who went to Selma and did some performative art where they sat up there and got their ass whooped for the enjoyment of white reporters and white liberals. Let's just keep it a buck. They went up there and got their ass whooped so that people can take pictures of it. They sat there knowing they're going to get their ass whooped, and they got their ass whooped for clout. I don't give nobody who went to Selma no goddamn props. Take that. If you got your ass whooped in Selma, I don't give you no props at all. That was nothing. Y'all got your ass whooped for nothing. What they try to tell you is the Black folks who went, yes, I'm doing this. Somebody say, ooh, don't do this. Yes, I'm doing it. Let's talk about it. Let's stop playing these damn games. Let's stop playing these fucking games. Selma was a damn nothing burger. Selma was a nothing burger. It was a nothing burger with dumb niggas getting out there doing performative art ass whoopings. You going out there getting your ass whooped as a form of art, showing out, getting clout, getting your ass whooped. That's what it was. That was a nothing burger. That didn't change anything. Going out to Selma, getting your ass whooped didn't change a goddamn thing. It didn't. It did not. Let's stop playing. Let's stop lying. White supremacist society likes to lie and tell y'all, well, y'all got beat up in Selma, and that made us white people wake up to the reality of racism. We said, oh, that is so bad. Oh, racism is horrible. Look at how they're getting beat. And look at how they're not fighting back. That didn't change nothing. That didn't change anything. Niggas just sitting out there getting their ass whooped for nothing. Didn't fight back. That's why they love parading John Lewis around. It was you getting abused for clout. And they've been telling this lie for 56 years. That Black folks sat around, they were nonviolent, Black people were so morally strong, and they got beat up and didn't fight back. And that made us white people change our mind about those Jim Crow laws. That is a damn lie. That is a lie, 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 lie. That is a lie. That is a lie. That's not what happened. They changed the laws because they don't tell you in the 1960s, there were over 1,000 riots and uprisings in the 1960s. They don't tell you this. In the 1960s, there were over 1,000 riots. You had Black folks who were like, I'm not them niggas in Selma. You ain't whooping my ass. You touch me, we're going to burn this shit down. It was brothers and sisters out there putting in work in the 1960s. Do not fall for this bullshit that Black folks were sitting around, oh Lord, the good trouble. Ooh, Lord. Oh, Lord Jesus, we shall overcome. Oh, Lord. No. Everybody wasn't singing We Shall Overcome while taking a damn ass whooping. No. You had brothers who were blowing up shit, had the Molotov cocktails on fleek, as the young folks say, or used to say. They were sniping folks on the roof. The 1960s was a monster, man. Brothers was putting in some real work. You just never hear that part. They never really promote that part of the game. They don't promote that part. We weren't all sitting around docile in the 1960s. And I played clips of brothers back then talking like, hey, man, we're going to burn up the white neighborhood tonight. They don't like showing those clips. See, they love showing singing Negroes. The only images that you see of the 1960s is black folks walking around singing, we as a man, we shall overcome. Just like in the media now. When the people that they elevate in the media, they elevate the moist niggas who's out there twerking. Same thing they do now. Even when the George Floyd uprising happened, there was brothers out there putting in work. There was brothers out there running over cops. There was a lot of shit. Remember, a lot of folks, they don't talk about this in the media. Last year, there was some brothers putting in some work in these damn streets. They don't talk about that. Notice how they never mention Micah Johnson in the media anymore. Notice how they never mention Chris Dorner in the media. They've gone out of their way to not mention them. They go out of their way to bury those incidents out of the collective consciousness. They don't talk about it. So what they do, they promote niggas twerking, booty popping, that kid who sings those little Sambo Kids Bop songs, eyes no longer bound, as a black man. They love that. They love that. But they don't tell you the truth. They don't tell you the truth. They don't tell you about the black people who fight back. But what they do, they'll elevate the black folks who call out the black folks who fight back. Just like that coon preacher always play, don't kill, these niggas are killing the white people. They're killing cops. Oh no, they're beating white people, those Negroes. They love that. They love to bring out the black person who's going to condemn the young folks out here in the streets putting in work. You understand? But they're not going to tell you about the ones that's really not on some nonviolent bullshit. And, the defund the police movement, that had a lot of traction. A lot of police agencies started losing money, okay? Because the black folks in the streets, they started making some leeway with the defunding of these police agencies. Now what they're trying to do, they're trying to clean up a lot of this stuff now. They're trying to, the liberals and the conservatives, they work together with running game on us. And right now, they start talking about we're going to have the John Lewis Voting Act. Who gives a damn about a damn John Lewis Voting Act? Nobody cares about a John Lewis Voting Act. That means nothing. Also, they're talking about the George Floyd Act, where there's going to be oversight in policing. These are nothing burgers. These are nothing burgers. These mean absolutely nothing. These are nothing burgers. They mean absolutely nothing. These are a bunch of nothing burgers. Hold on one second. Okay. All right. Had to remove a message. Somebody's trolling in the chat room. So this whole defunding the police thing, they're taking away the fund. Was Roland Martin promoting that George Floyd bullshit, the George Floyd Act, which means nothing. It's a nothing burger. Family, what they don't tell you, part of the George Floyd Act, let me find the article on that. That's a nothing burger. Hold on one second. Let me find, hold on. Y'all bear with me one second. where's this thing? So that George Floyd Act. Okay, I'm trying to find that article. It's such a nothing burger. In fact, and I'm trying to find some of the articles with the actual bill on it. Not only is that George Floyd Act a nothing burger, do y'all know that in that George Floyd Act, this is the con game they keep running on you, the George Floyd Act, it's going to allocate $725 million to the police. The George Floyd Act, and I'm trying to find, I want to find it in there so I can show you, but but if you look it up, almost $1 billion is going to go to the damn police. That's the trick bag. These little acts and all of these police oversight bills, this is stuff to give money to the cops, and they act like that they're going to help you. They're not going to help. Look, there are already laws that's on the books. All they have to do is enforce the laws. That's part of the game, guys. Yes. They're giving a damn near $1 billion to the police. Yeah. They didn't tell you that part, did they? Man, hold on. I'm trying to find the actual bill, man. Hold on. Damn. Yeah, they don't tell you that part. They don't tell you that part of the game. Where's the thing? Because I want to show y'all this. Y'all look it up, man. That's the trick bag. That's a con game, man. Why is people texting me more? Hold on. I will get some when I'm done. My wife asking me about food. Hold on. Hold on. Where's that? I want to show y'all the thing, man. But yeah, they get $700 million to the police. All of these, and they'll name the bill after a black person who's been harmed. All you got to do, you want some justice reform, punish the people who harmed the black person you name the bill after. We don't need we don't need another law. That's part of the con game, guys. Them throwing up a bunch of laws. Them throwing out a bunch of new laws in order to fix the anti-black violence, that's a con game. Them throwing up a new law, because they understand this. The white supremacists operate on codes. They got 1 million laws already. So in order to pacify us, guess what, guys? We're going to have another bill. We're going to name the bill after a black person. And boy, we're going to really criticize those big bad cops. So if there's any bad cops out there, we're really going to show them, boy, with the Negro Got Beat bill, we're going to really show these cops. The Breonna's Law, we're going to name all these bills after black people that's been abused. That means nothing. That don't mean nothing. There's already laws against that. Hell, the Constitution is against that. But the white supremacists understand they operate on codes. Part of the code is to just not enforce the law. That's where they trick black folks. See, that's where they get you. That's where they get you, black people. They can put 1 billion laws on the books. The laws don't mean anything because they're not going to enforce them. You see, that's why it's up to us to start enforcing laws. Figuring out ways that we can do the damn enforcing of the laws ourselves. Yeah, these executive orders, and if they're not giving you a law or an order that's going to allocate specific resources to black people, it don't mean anything. Unless they're giving a law or an order that's going to allocate resources to black people, it means nothing for us. Notice whenever they give a law or an order or a bill, it allocates money to them. And they tell us that it was something for us while they winking and nudging each other. We got to stop falling for the con game. Okay? Just like right now, they're allocating money and resources to the Asian community because, again, they're still pushing this propaganda that the Asian community is somehow being targeted by black people, which they are not, and we know that. And I told people a month ago that this is where they were going with this stuff, where they were going to start ramping up this black against Asian talk as a way to deflect away from anti-black racism. But here's the problem. Now, guys, we still got people out here doing performative art who's still going into these stores getting abused for clout. We still have folks out here going in these stores getting abused for clout. This was in, I want to say Cincinnati, some hood rat goes up in one of these Asian stores. This was recent. Knowing the climate, you know what the climate is, so she's in here complaining about the mistreatment.
So I am currently in the beauty supply store in Norwood by Xavier University. And I had somebody following me so closely. Like every time I turned, he turned. Like it was real ridiculous, right? A staff member approached me and like, you okay? Because they saw the stuff going on. So I politely told them when I came to the front how I felt as a patron of this store. Like I was being intimidated because I was black and I did not need to be followed because I'm not going to steal. The gentleman here proceeds to then get smart with me, start talking in whatever Korean or whatever language he speaks, and start yelling. So then I start getting loud too, like, look, no, you need to understand, you guys are minorities as well, and it's wrong to treat people like that. Oh. We patronize them, and then they treat us with disrespect. They got their phones on me. I don't care about none of that. They threatened to call the police on me. But what they need to understand is, like I told them, call the police. Because I have a right to express how I feel as a patron of this store. I said that you also should probably, let's do this together, sis. I said that you all should probably understand that how customers feel when you all are being rude.
Okay.
So I am currently in the beauty...
Okay. Listen. You don't get no sympathy from me. Your big, dumb, goofy ass shouldn't be up in that store anyway. You already know what the climate is right now. The climate going in. Y'all out here trying to get clout now. I ain't got no sympathy for your ass going up in these stores, knowing what the climate is now, and you throwing your camera up trying to get some sympathy. Now you just being on some abuse for clout bullshit. You look dumb now. Some of y'all looking dumb going in these stores. Stay your ass out those stores. It's that damn simple. You stupid as hell for going up in these stores at this point. Let's keep it a buck. Black folks got this thing where y'all think it's cute to sit around and go get abused because, ooh, I can use this abuse to give me some clout. Hey, y'all, this is real ridiculous. This is ridiculous the way they treat me as a black Patreon. I'm a Patreon up in her. Sit your stupid ass down. Okay, let's stop playing this game. You don't need to be up in them damn stores. You getting your funky little old janky weave and your bundles, you can get them off eBay or Amazon. We're going to have some type of cohesive cultural discipline at this point. Stay your asses up out of these stores. Y'all need to stay out of these shops. And this is something that we shouldn't have to beat into your psyche. Nigga, we don't have to fund them. It's not our job to fund these people to turn around and have them use the funds to bury us. What they're trying to do with all of this propaganda about black people attacking them, they're trying to create new crime bills. These people are lobbying to have us criminalized. You dumb as hell for going up in these stores at this point. Let's keep it a buck. This ain't even a boycott. This is about an abandonment. We don't never need to go back in these stores. There is nothing in these stores that's essential for us to get. You do not have to go and get a damn weave and your bundles from them. You can go get this shit from Target or you can get it online. You don't sponsor your own damn demise. You don't need stir-fried dove. You don't need chung pao pigeon, some of the stuff that ain't even real meat in some of these stores. You don't need that. That's not essential. Stay your goofy ass up out these stores. See, that's the problem with the hood rat class. The hood rat class feels like they don't have to have no damn discipline. They don't have to be on code. I'm independent. I do what the hell I want. That means I ain't got to be on code. I can just be a reckless renegade. Until you get your brains blown out and then y'all want to get on code. No. See, that's the thing with the hood rat society. We got to clean that hood rat shit up. Y'all don't want to be on code with nothing until the discrimination and the racism hits your goofy ass. Now, all of a sudden, yeah, Black Lives Matter. Sit your ass down. We ain't playing this game right now. Your ass better be the fuck on code. Or go to a black shop and get you a weave or order the shit online. Let's stop the dumb shit right now. Or wear a fucking afro. Or put a hat or a scarf over your damn raggedy edges. Do something, but stop giving these people all your damn money. And then cry about some damn discrimination. You ain't getting no sympathy from me. None. We got to stop playing these games with that hood rat class. We got to clean that shit up, man. And speaking of that, ladies and gentlemen, did y'all see the story of the little boy who, out there in Plano, Texas, and remember in Texas, a couple of weeks ago was a young teen. He was walking home from work in the snow because there was a big snowstorm out there, and the race soldiers just pulled up on this brother and arrested him for no reason. Literally no reason. Arrested this brother just for walking home in the snow. Plano, Texas. There was a case in Texas where a black boy, 13 years old, he went to some white friend's house for a sleepover, and they made this boy drink urine, smacked him up, shot him with a BB gun, called him all types of niggas, and his mama's out here doing a press conference. And again, we have so many questions. I just don't understand why they would let this child go do a sleepover at some white kid's home. Especially if you don't know them like that. You obviously don't know them like that. But let me play the news clip. Hold on. Let me play some of this for those. Hold on.
Humphrey to drink urine. It happened at a sleepover last month. She says was orchestrated by the kids to bully him.
Where it was premeditated and it was obvious that Samarian was only invited for their pure entertainment.
But she says the problem started before the sleepover, saying Humphrey has been harassed and degraded for nearly a year with no help from staff.
Samarian actually made complaints to his coaches and was told boys will be boys.
The Plano Police Department is conducting an investigation. Plano ISD released a statement in part stating our
So the boy was already being bullied. He was already being bullied. Okay? If he was already being bullied, and I don't know where the father is. Where's the father? I don't know where the father is. And this is the thing. Well, y'all better have some fathers in these kids' lives. Y'all better get off this stupid shit, because this is why the family thing is very important, whether you need a father in the life or just about it mom, because the mom ain't really about it. But if you know the kid was being bullied, why would you then, with your mammy ass, I'm talking to that mom, because you don't get no pass from me, because we got to start letting folks know, y'all can't do dumb shit and jeopardize your kids, and then you use your kids to get clout. Your kids get abused, and you're using your damn kid to get clout. You went and got your hair done, and you done dolled up to do the press conference, because this is some clout chasing shit too. Okay? This is some clout chasing shit too that we gotta get off of. You shouldn't have let your kid go over there, knowing that this kid is being bullied. So y'all play this little game. You'll do anything for clout, and you'll let something happen to your kid so you can get some damn clout. Because here's the thing. Because see, y'all have this mammy plantation mentality, and then y'all put it in your kids. Y'all put this plantation mammy mentality into your damn kids, because let me tell you something. If I were a child, if I was 10 years old, because see, this goes back to who's raising these fucking kids. I got a lot of criticism for her because let me tell you something. And some of y'all who came from my generation, y'all know where I'm going with this. Because if I were 10 years old, if I was younger than him, and I went to some white kids' houses or whatever for a sleepover, and I came home and told my mama they done made me drink some piss, the first thing my mama would look at me and say, well, what did you do? You didn't knock the shit out of every single one of them? That's the first thing. And if I didn't, my mama would whoop my ass. Let me talk to the 13-year-olds and the 10-year-old and the 12-year-old black kids. Let me talk to y'all for a minute. Bring your children in here. Let Uncle Tariq talk to them. Let me tell you some black kids. 13-year-old, I don't give a fuck how old or young you are. If you at a white kid's house or whatever, I don't care if your mama's a crackhead or mammy, whatever. If they try to make you drink some piss, you pick up something and knock the fuck out of everybody in that damn house. You whoop everybody's ass in that damn house. You don't sit up there and let somebody make you drink some motherfucking piss. Who's raising these fucking kids? You don't sit there and let them make you drink no damn piss and you up here with a damn COVID mask on with your head down. My mama, help me, mama. They made me drink piss. I didn't know what to do. No. You whoop everybody's ass and then call somebody to come pick you up. You don't let nobody make you drink no damn piss and treat you like that. You man the fuck up. Sitting there with your mama with your head down. Yeah, that's very unfortunate what happened to you, but you stand up for your damn self as a male. Don't let nobody make you drink no damn piss. I don't know who's raising these Negroes and who raised these mammies. Who raised them? I wouldn't be able to come home if I let somebody make me drink some fucking piss as a child. He's 13. I couldn't do that if I was 9. If I was a little kid, they wouldn't let me do that. You better learn to stand up for your damn self. These are kids your own age. These were your peers. Man, you're supposed to knock these motherfuckers smooth out. Man, please. Because see, the white supremacists are going to protect their kids. You see, they're protecting their children. They're protecting them. This is a big old dude. This is not no little frail dude. Big old chunky ass kid. Man, put your weight on it, nigga. Y'all kids better get some act right and make these other kids get some damn act right. These are your peers. And again, I blame that mammy. I blame that mama. It's her ass for sending him over there, number one. For letting him get over there. Yeah, she said her girls are listening. Girls, yeah, you better listen too. Don't let no white girls punk you. At least sisters know what the deal is. The little girls got more, they're more with the shit than a lot of these boys now. Y'all remember the video of the white girl at a school, and I'm not going to show it because when you show stuff with kids, they be dinging your page. But there was a white girl who was beating on a Muslim girl at a school, looked like a junior high. They were little girls. So it was a big old chunky white girl. It was a dark-skinned Muslim girl, and looked like another East Indian girl sitting next to her. So the immigrants were getting beat up by the white people, and big old white girl just pounding on the damn immigrant girl, and the other immigrants sitting there eating some hummus and shit. They weren't doing shit. They ain't doing nothing. The big white girl whooping their ass. And the teacher wasn't doing nothing either. The teacher was standing right there letting the big white girl beat up on the little immigrant girls. So the black girl had to stand up. The black girl said she was like 6 tables down. So the black girl jumped up and started beating the big white girl's ass. It was the black girl who had to come and rescue them. And then the white teacher was like, oh, come on, stop. Wait, let's stop now. When the sister got up and started putting in work, then it became, let's calm down. Yeah? We got to understand the game out here. We got to understand the game out here. But we don't let this stuff happen to our children like that. You know, we got to talk to our kids now. And if they're dealing with their peers, tell them, especially you have a black child, they're going to have to defend themselves from their peers if need be. You better start teaching your kid early. Don't teach your kid how to be no fucking coon, because see, these other kids, these other non-black kids, they're taught anti-black racism early. While you got your kid walking in there on some sitting duck shit, running around talking about, I'm a young black man. You teaching them how to coon, and they're teaching the black kids or the other non-black kids how to whoop the black kids' ass. You better teach your babies how to defend themselves at an early age. I'm teaching my children now, because, you know, the little kids say little slick stuff to them already. So I'm telling them, hey, don't let them punk you out. I'm teaching them early. And then if an adult tries to intervene and harm the kids, that's where you come in. You see? Now, if you're dealing with your little peers, cool. You better learn how to handle them. Now, if an adult comes in with the bullshit, I got that. I got that. That's where I come in. I got that. It ain't gonna be no fucking press conference either. All right? Let's get that shit straight. It ain't gonna be no press conference either. It ain't gonna be me standing there with no damn Benjamin Crump. Yeah? We gotta start getting this shit right. We're gonna have to start being the enforcement. I'm not playing this game. We don't have to play this game where we sit up and let the white supremacists do whatever and they get a pass because of the system of white supremacy. No. We got to handle our business no matter what. We got to handle our business no matter what. We got to stand on our feet. Yeah? And the thing is, they're going to start targeting our children young. They're targeting our children young, especially with this buck breaking thing. They're trying to buck break, especially black children. This is why the movie Buck Breaking is so important, guys, because they're so desperately trying to target our children at a very early age with the bullshit. This was in the New York Post earlier, right here, and I posted this up on my social media right here. New York lawmaker wants sex education for kindergartners. So you know what that means. And this is Senator Samara G. Brooke. And by the way, this woman here, Ethiopian immigrant, okay? This is an Ethiopian immigrant. And I done told y'all how they're using these tethers to undermine us. They use a lot of these tethers to push this bullshit through so that it can affect us negatively. Yes, she's non-FBA. She's an Ethiopian immigrant, first generation immigrant. Both of her parents are from Ethiopia. I done told y'all about how they use these tethered coon immigrants who's over there, who messed up everything where they're from, and they send them over here to use the same tactics on us. I told you, we're not picking on anybody, but we're going to not ignore how they're using immigrant tethers against us. Notice that whenever we see some bullshit law, some bullshit bill, some BS policy thrown at us, they'll put a black face on it, and we thinking, okay, this is a person who looks like me. It can't be white supremacy because it's a person who looks like me, but then when you look into the background of the person, hey, this is not a foundation of Black American. They understand these people have no camaraderie, cultural camaraderie with us. She's not half Ethiopian. I think both of her parents are Ethiopian. And Ethiopians, they go out of their way to say they ain't black. A lot of them go out of their way to say they're not black. There's a reason why they elevate certain people in the political realm to undermine us. There's a reason why. So they're going to start promoting this stuff with children. See, they want to buck break the children. They want to buck break the children early. They got to get the kids early. so that there's sexual confusion. They want to teach non-procreative sex. They want to blur the line between men and women and all this stuff. Because let me tell you something, when you start asking questions, notice whenever you ask questions about this gender blurring that they do, when you start asking questions, they can't really give direct answers because, see, they talk in code. We have to understand what these codes mean. We have to understand what the code means. Just like when they use terms like black patriarchy. Like, what the hell is black patriarchy? When you ask one of these fake Negro fake-ass feminists what black patriarchy is, they can't give a straight answer. They really low-key start trolling. They start talking in circles. They can't really give a logical answer on what black patriarchy is. But what they dance around it, because black patriarchy means a black person, a heterosexual black person with a penis. That's what they're saying. Black patriarchy means a heterosexual black man with a penis. Having a penis and being a heterosexual is black patriarchy, just by virtue of being a heterosexual black man with a penis. That's what they mean. That's literally all it means. That's literally all that shit means. Now, notice when you ask some of these gender people who talking about the gender confusion people who are talking about, well, a woman is a person who feels like they're a woman. When they start going into all this gender and sex confusion, when you start asking logical questions, they can't answer it. When they start talking about, well, a trans person is a woman. Because, Michelle Obama just did that interview with D. Wade's son/daughter. I don't know what they're calling the child now. And the child is transforming into a girl. So they're pushing this, and they're going to push it to young people, very heavy. But when you start asking, okay, if anybody can be a woman, or if anybody can be a man or whatever, okay, what's the definition of a woman? How do you define what a woman is? There has to be some kind of working definition that's universal so that we can distinguish between a woman and everybody else. If anybody's a woman, then nobody's a woman. So there has to be a definition of something if you're going to label it. If you label something, there has to be a reason why you're labeling this thing. Just by logic. Understand? There has to be a reason why you're labeling this thing. So what is the definition of a woman? Well, a woman is anybody who feels like a woman. That's not a definition. You're just telling me who is a woman, but not what makes a person a woman. You see? Well, the gender could be... See, they start talking in circles. They start talking in circles. But let me tell you what they don't tell you. What they really mean, a lot of the LGBT people, all the gender confusion people, what they're not telling you, their definition of a woman means any person who is sexually penetrated. That's what a woman is. This is what they're not going to say overtly. Now, they say this privately. But according to them, and this is their logic, and this is how they operate and talk privately, any person who gets penetrated sexually, that's a woman. That's really what it boils down to. You understand? But they talk in these circles, they talk a lot of confusion, and we have to reject that stuff. We have to learn how to reject that. And we got to be on top of our game out here. And like I said, tomorrow, by the way, Buck Breaking, we got a date, we got a release date for that. I'm going to talk about that tomorrow on my social media. You guys need to be following me on social media. Y'all need to follow me on social media. Now, speaking of tethers, there's one actress, I think she's an actress, she put this up on her social media about the Coming to America movie. Now look at this. Her name is Leela Jewel Jansi. She says, as an African, I found Coming to America mildly offensive. Jungles, wild animals, child warriors in war. Come on, Hollywood. Those tropes show how discriminatory and disrespectful y'all are. Enough. There's more to Africa, and please don't try hiding them within wealth. I don't understand this unwillingness to change and accept that these images and ideas are wrong, mostly lies. Spent 15 years of my life in Ghana. I've never seen a squirrel, okay? Child soldiers, what's that, basically? Chicago gun-toting gang kids, can we talk about that? So this mammy-ass tether was complaining about the so-called stereotypes of coming to America, about Africans, about a fictional damn country that don't exist. And the stereotypes is that you got a whole bunch of money and everybody's living. That's the damn stereotype. That's not a bad stereotype. Showing everybody dressed nice and being poised in a fictional country. But then she went right to the damn Fox News shit. What about black on black crime in Chicago? You a kata. See, the thing is, they want to sit up here and practice all of the stereotypes on us. She went right in. See, they love the stereotypes about us, but they don't want us calling out some of the stuff that goes on over there. There are child warriors over there. There's poverty over there. Let's stop playing games. Wow, there are wild animals over there. That's not a bad thing. There's beautiful animals over there. There are jungles over there. What are you talking about? It's not a bad thing. Now, this chick could be the first one laying up with a white zaddy who went over there and done all types of shit. But y'all do have some of those things over there. That's not a bad thing. Boy, people hate. They hate for people to talk about what's going on over there for real, because we could really talk about what's really going on over there in some of them countries. If they really wanted to go in, all they had to do is tell the truth. See, when black folks over here make movies about Africa, they have to make fantasy movies to kind of make it more enticing. You can't tell the real deal about what's going on over there. Nothing is really popping. And that's no disrespect to the brothers and sisters over there, but there's some bullshit going on over there. Let's keep it a buck. So we over here, for the most part, we're the ones who kind of play it up more than what it is. We play it up more than what it is. We kind of fantasize it and kind of make it this idealistic place that it's not. You understand? We don't, if we really wanted to go in on some damn Africa, we could talk about the damn cake soap, the poverty, the pedophile rings that niggas are running over there, the Boko Harams, all the kidnapping of the women in the villages, all the forced female circumcision. We can go in on a bunch of shit, but we just don't do that. That's not practical to us to go in on the negatives that's happening over there. We don't do that. We don't have to do that. No, we don't do that. We don't get nothing out of that. But see, y'all get something out of coming over here. Not all of you, but your coon class. They come over here and they know talking negatively about foundational black Americans, you can get something out of that. They realize, wait a minute, I can get brownie points with white people if I go over here shitting on niggas talking about Chicago. I can get brownie points. If I go over here talking about the lazy Akata and how I got to stay away from the Akata, I can get a job. I can be the leader of Black Lives Matter. We don't get nothing out of dissing y'all. Let's get something straight, my African brothers and sisters. We don't get a goddamn thing out of dissing you. There's no benefit for going in on you, to denigrate you. We don't get nothing out of that. There's nothing. Y'all actually get something for shitting on us. When y'all get around white people and they see y'all talking that dumb shit, oh, we got a job position for you, Mchuke. Oh, thank you so much. So let's be very clear. Yeah, that Lovey chick who bragged about talking about how black folks shouldn't get reparations, and then she ended up getting some NAACP money. She's like, oh, damn, I won a little scholarship thing where I got some money and prizes. So she's been doing it ever since. We're the ones who help your ass. You understand? See, we got to start getting a lot of stuff straight over here. We got to get a lot of this stuff straight over here. Did y'all see that story about Amanda Gorman? She's up here talking about she got racially profiled. Did y'all see that story? And people are still kind of questioning her background, by the way. People feel like there's a tether vibe there. People are still trying to, look into her background because there's some real funny style stuff going on with her. They keep trying to elevate her. But she was talking about how she was on, where's the story? Where, yeah. And to be honest, I don't even believe it. This is the story here. It says, hold on. Amanda Gorman, inaugural poet. Where's this? Hold on. Where's all this shit up here, man? Okay, I'm trying to get the page right, and I don't know what all this is. Okay, so it says, Amanda Gorman tailed by security guard on her walk home. So they're saying that she got tailed by a security guard. Somebody followed her home and she felt discriminated against, and she started talking all this bullshit about black girls are not safe. Where's this stuff? Okay, black women are 1.4 times more likely to be killed. So basically, it got turned into a whole black girls are not safe. Look, okay, this CNN thing is all over the place. I don't believe that shit for a minute. That girl got profiled or somebody attacked. I don't believe that. I don't believe it, dude. This is propaganda. They're already trying to prop her up. They're trying to make her some kind of icon. They're working so desperately to prop this woman up. Yeah, she's saying she got followed and profiled and, black girls. I have to write a poem about, for colored girls. And her and them fucking fingers. I hate she be doing her little old fingers with them janky ass poems. A colored girl is a butterfly in the wind. I cannot see the color of my skin. And then I get profiled on the way home. Being a colored girl, I feel so alone. Shut the fuck up, man. This is propaganda, dude. This is propaganda. I don't trust this girl for nothing. Them weak ass poems. They've been elevating this woman. I don't believe it. They keep lying about her dad. That's another thing. This woman's dad is around. I guess, I don't know if they're trying to hide her dad to make it seem like she was raised by a single mother. I don't know her dad is around. Her dad lives out here. Her dad is named Gregory Glenn Gorman. He's a lawyer out here in LA. Well, I think he's in Sacramento now, but he's married to an Asian woman. So you can't find nothing on the damn dad. So that's weird. But you can find, when they talk about in the media, they act like the dad is just non-existent. I did a little research. This nigga's around. The dad is around. Gregory Glenn Gorman. He's married to an Asian woman right now. So what they trying to hide with this dude? I'm trying to see, what are they trying to hide about this woman's dad? Yeah, they hiding the dad. They're hiding this dad, man. They're hiding the dad. Yeah, the dad is married to an Asian chick. Yeah, look that up. Google it. Look on Facebook. Look up Glenn Gorman. He's on Facebook. Look this stuff up. Yeah? So some real funny style stuff going on here. Now, they still got All-Star Weekend going on right now. They still got, he must be a divester, hilarious. So they got All-Star Weekend going on now, guys. Shout out to all the people in Atlanta for All-Star Weekend. Some of y'all were going down there. I saw some hood rats sleeping in U-Haul trucks. The game is so raggedy right now. I saw them, they were sleeping in U-Hauls. The struggle is real. Trying to get a baller, flooding down to Atlanta, trying to come up on a baller. Flooding down to Atlanta. I saw something, guys. This one sister had a GoFundMe page. It's a real page. She had a GoFundMe page. This woman here. This woman right here went down to All-Star Weekend. This woman here, I need help getting back home. I'm stuck in Atlanta. Yaz the Stallion. I went to Atlanta for All-Star Weekend with $400, only booked one way because I was waiting on my unemployment to pay my way back, and they baited. I don't know what that means. I needed help surviving and making it back home to New York. Please, anything will help. And some simp niggas, they done gave her like almost $1,200. Okay, so this chick right here in New York. Okay. So, ladies, so what happened basically, she took her ass down there to All-Star Weekend. She's trying to be a little weekend warrior. She went down there. She thought she was going to catch a baller. She's up there in some part of New York. She can probably catch niggas up there. And she went down there to the big leagues where the market is saturated. The market got saturated down in Atlanta with, it was a thought free-for-all. It was a thought free-for-all down in Atlanta. The market was saturated with city girls, thought mamas, the whole shebang. The game wasn't what she thought it was going to be. She couldn't catch them ballers because the market was too saturated and ended up getting stuck. Man, you better manage your hoeing a little bit better. You better find you some folks, get you some instructions. You understand? She probably got flued out. She probably got flued out. Somebody hit it and then didn't fly her back. Oh, y'all better... Ladies, y'all need some instructions. I don't know what y'all doing. We're going to have to open up a little a payday loan for thoughts. We're going to have to open up a payday loan to get thoughts and city girls home. The problem is y'all ain't got no collateral. I don't know how we're going to get the money back. Y'all don't have no collateral, but the thoughts and city girls, y'all losing right now. Do we have to do a payday loan to get 500% interest on your hoeing, so we can send you back home for mishoeing. You ain't even hoeing right. You're mismanaging your hoeing. All y'all flatbacking assholes don't know how to manage your hoeing right. We got to do a payday loan for the hoeing. How you gonna fly one way and get stuck? What kind of hoeing is that? Damn. Just raggedy as hell. Y'all got to do better. Get you some folks to give you some instructions. God damn, is the game this raggedy now? What happened to the WAP? Hold on, y'all stop listening to Megan Thee Stallion. Y'all, yeah, you got WAP all right. You know what WAP means? Without a plane ticket. That's what WAP means. You sitting there with WAP without a plane ticket. That's your WAP right now. You are without a plane ticket. Sitting there flat backing with no money to get home. That's what WAP is, without a fucking plane ticket. Come on, man. Y'all got to do better, ladies. If you're going to be in the game, be in this shit. God damn, y'all making the game look raggedy. Lord, y'all raggedy as hell. Man, y'all getting stranded with your hoeing. Lord. Oh, goodness. Y'all making the game look raggedy. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, without paper. But listen, guys. Yeah, we're going to have to bring Mac lessons back. Shit. But listen, guys, we got the database ready. I've been telling y'all about the database. We got the database site ready. We got the database ready. Family, we got a database called the Anti-Black-Activity-Database.org. We got the link right there. Let me show y'all the database, guys. And guys, and for some people who want to add data to the site, I'm letting some people contribute, and you can contribute to the site anonymously, which is cool. You don't have to put all your information and all that stuff. You can be anonymous. You got to email me, and I got to give you all the credentials to log in. It ain't everybody just can't log in. I have to hand select people who can post information from your region. And y'all hit me up, man. Email me at info@tariqelite.com. If you are able, if you're in a certain part of the country and you can put up stuff on a regular basis, preferably on a daily basis, of what's going on in your region, or just stuff over there in the area, the coast you're in, let us know about certain things that's going on as far as anti-Black activity. And this is really the first database of its kind like this, man. Let me show y'all the database, man. It's real fly. Hold on one second. Let me get it together. Let me get this thing together and spread it out a little bit. All right. This is the anti-Black activity database. And hold on, let me show y'all here. Let me lower this down a little bit. All right. So, man, right here, let me go all the way in. So you see, we took our time with this, man. All right. So this is the anti-Black activity database, guys, right here. So we got everything mapped. We got those dots where we can show what's going on around the country, man, right here. Like you can just hit the dots right here. The story comes up. 2 officers identified in the death of a Black man. We got them by, I mean, this is everyday stuff. All over the country, man. White man pleads guilty to hate crime. The suspects in the Ahmaud Arbery case, we talk about the rulings. Officer punching kicks a Black man down in Florida. So we got this stuff, man. And we got it in categories over here. We have harassment, different types of anti-Black activity. Harassment, murder, discrimination, assault, hate crimes, targeting. We got the top 5 cities, top 5 states up here. Average attacks per day. I mean, it's real thought out, man. It's real thought out. And this is the great part over here. The race of the suspects, bam, we got that right here. It's thought out. Also, if something happens, if there's law enforcement affiliation, you can click this and it'll show you all the cases involving law enforcement. If there's a case involving extremist organizations, bam, it'll take you there. Anti-Black verdicts and rulings. No charges in the shooting, death of a Black man in Kansas City. We're putting all of that on there. We're putting all types of anti-Black activity on the website, man. This is a great, great site. I mean, it's a lot of details, but it's easy to read, okay? This is something that is needed, man. We ain't playing around. Nobody does this for us, man. This is the first time, surprisingly, that this has ever happened. And by the way, you guys can go to the site, hit the top button, make a contribution to the site. You can go make a contribution now because we got to keep this thing up. This is very important to keep this data, man. It's very, very important. Oh, yeah, it's very well detailed. Very well detailed. And it's only for Black. See, nobody does this data for us. We have to put the data in and we have to acknowledge what's going on with us. It's very informative. Nobody puts this data together for us. All of the data for Black people gets mixed in with minority. You understand? We're not doing minority. We're not doing minority at all. So the link is below, Anti-Black Activity Database. Share it on your page. Keep up with it every single day. You know, we're still adding more stuff to it, tweaking it because we just came out with it. But again, hit that. That's the link below, Anti-Black Activity Database. And we're documenting all the stuff, dude. Family, if stuff happens to you and you can prove it and you can document it, send that stuff in. We got an email where you can report the activity in your area. You dig? Because see, we can't, reporting it to the police don't mean shit no more at this point. You dig? Hold on, what's it saying? Make a country. What's it saying about the country? Oh, we can't parole. Oh, make sure the link is right. Okay. Let me see what's going on with that. Okay, I'll fix that contribution link. I'll see what's going on with that. I don't know what's happening with that. Okay, I got to fix that, make a contribution link, but I'll fix that, guys. I'll get that fixed. I'll get that fixed, definitely. But for the time being, hit the Cash App. Cash App is KingFlex818, $KingFlex818. $KingFlex818. Yeah, I'll get that make a contribution link fixed tonight. So I see what's going on with that right now. But yeah, that's the website, man. Very well detailed. And again, if you're able to help out and let us know what's going on, I can give certain people login credentials, but I got to kind of screen folks because a lot of times I might not be able to report something real quick. And a lot of stuff that I just don't know that's happening in certain cities. There's a lot of stuff happening in certain cities that I don't even know about. There was a story, for example, that was a story that we put on the site, as a matter of fact. Let me put this on because we got a lot of stuff that we don't even know about. So that's the thing. Stuff happens to us, and the national media, they don't tell us that this was an anti-black crime. A lot of times the white media will even ignore that there was a racial connotation to it. But out here in New Jersey, where's New Jersey? Where's New Jersey? Hold on. Where's New Jersey? Where's that story in New Jersey? There was a New Jersey story. Hold on one second, because I want to show this real quickly. This happened recently. Hold on. Racial suspect. Let me go to the site real quick. Boom. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. So this happened recently right here. And the great thing is you can click on something, read the profile of it, and then you can click and go directly to the link. So this was a case in Hoboken, New Jersey, where there was an Asian man who was harassing a black woman who was a business owner. And they don't have no pictures of the Asian man. So it was an Asian man, a black woman opened up a business. And it was an Asian man threatening this sister. His name was Kiwin Zing. This is in Hoboken, New Jersey. And he was threatening this sister when she opened her business. Her name, what's the sister's name? Sarah something. Hold on, where's her name? He was repeatedly threatening this woman's life, telling her he don't want her kind here, calling all types of niggas, racially harassing this sister for opening up a bookstore. She opened up something called the Little Boho Bookstore in Hoboken, New Jersey. And he was calling and threatening to kill this woman. And they put a court order against this guy, and I think he violated the court order, and they had to arrest him again. So my folks out there in Hoboken, New Jersey, make sure that sister's cool. See, while they're telling you about black crimes against Asian people, they keep ignoring these terroristic crimes that Asians are committing against black people. And by the way, they caught him because he was on his way up there after he was making the threat. So he was going to make good on the threats he was making against his sister. Yeah? So this is why the site is important, man, because we let folks know not only what businesses are around, what black folks are in danger, what's going on in your city. This keeps you abreast on what's going on in your region. So again, if you can contribute and just post stuff on a regular basis, if you can help out with that, email me, info@tariqelite.com, okay? Yeah, talking about her kind. While y'all going up in their stores making them rich, not only do they not patronize your businesses, they try to denigrate and assault and harm black businesses. That's why I don't feel no sympathy for no Negro going up into some Asian store talking about, this is ridiculous, I'm being discriminated against, this is ridiculous. Nah, no sympathy. All right, y'all. Anyway, let me get up out of here, man. It's been real. We had a very fun-filled broadcast tonight. A lot of good information. We've got 9,000 folks up in here. We're very heavy. Everybody hit the Cash App, ladies and gentlemen. Cash App, KingFlex818 Cash App. That's the Cash App. Ladies and gentlemen, buck breaking coming soon. All right, y'all stay tuned for that.